What's going on, everybody? Jamel Gibbs. Welcome to another video. So look, we're on our way to Asheboro, North Carolina right now. We're gonna go to that deal that I walked through with you guys a few weeks ago with one of my coaching clients, Gary. He closed a deal a couple of weeks ago and we walked you guys through the house. So today I'm gonna give you an update on what's going on with that rehab project. We had a couple of things that, a couple of mishaps. It's part of the business, right? But the good thing is the deal is still profitable. That's what it's all about. So on this channel, we like to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. We like to give you the real deal. And that's exactly what we're doing in this video. So let's get to it. So we over here in Asheboro, my man Gary.
How's it going?
And just gonna talk about the real deal. We found this house. I told you guys we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is the perfect example to talk about some of the ugly. It's gonna work out being the good. We're gonna make sure of that.
Right.
But business is business. A lot of people wanna come into the real estate business, but along with the money that you make in this business, you gotta remember it's a business, right? So you're gonna run into a lot of different hurdles, and this is how you learn the systems and processes that you want to set up for your own business, right? So for example, if Gary was just talking about, he forgot his checkbook on the kitchen counter, and he lives all the way out near Charlotte, right? Coming all the way out here, it would take you about 50 minutes, an hour to get here?
I came from Salisbury from work. But
so you came, so it took you about an hour to get here, right? So about an hour to get here, he's not gonna drive all the way back over there to pick up the checkbook. So, this is part of the systems and processes, right? So with the bank, we both have the same, we both use the same bank. You can send wires, you know what I mean? But we just had a conversation. I said, hey, I send wires or use Zelle if necessary. It's all coming from the same bank account. So if you don't have your checkbook, then you could, this is how you create the systems and processes as time goes on, but sometimes it takes a learning curve to be able to do it. So, this house, it took us, we had a couple of contractors come through. We thought we had a promising one in the last video that I showed to you guys. He ended up backing out, taking on some other work. I don't know what happened with that guy, but and he was a good one too, in my opinion. But I ended up going with my contractor that I use on all my rehabs. And Jose liked to work fast. You agree with that?
I can tell, yeah.
That boy, he liked to get it done. So what might take the average contractor 2 or 3 months, Jose gonna get it done in 2 to 3 weeks. The good thing is it's gonna be done the right way. You know what I mean? He's not cutting corners. He's just getting it done because he don't stop working. The guy is just good. So I definitely appreciate him for that. He's a team player.
Most definitely.
But we ran into some things, like with every rehab. I tell you guys all the time, once you open up the walls, you're gonna face some issues, right? There's always gonna be something, right? You still feel like we on budget?
Yeah, we're close to being on budget. Just based on what Jose just explained to me. There is some more electrical stuff that popped up. I don't know if you heard this, but somehow the cord got cut to the water pump. So we got to do that too. So
yeah, so there's a water well in the back. The cord got cut to it, so we got to redo that. The good thing is we still close to what we intentionally, what we were looking to put into the property on this one. So it's not like we're gonna go blow a whole budget, but there's a lot of stuff in that house once we open up the walls that we'll talk about today. One of them being snakeskin, man. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, Jose opened up the bathroom in the master bedroom. And the gentleman that did the work prior to didn't really seal the wall as good as he should have. So when we pulled back the sheetrock, there was snakeskin hanging from a part of the wall. So yeah, so it's,
how big was that snakeskin?
About 2 inch in diameter. You couldn't tell how long it was because the snakeskin went up and through the roof, so it was hanging out both ends. Yeah. But yeah, it was a big one.
It's funny because I was just talking to somebody yesterday. I was telling them about the snakes, and they said they knew somebody who just bought a house recently, and they started hearing stuff in the walls. And when they started remodeling the house, they took down all the walls. They took out about 20 snakes out of the walls, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they got snakes on the plane, now they got snakes on the house. But let's head inside, man. Let's talk about some of the bad stuff and then talk about some of the good stuff that's gonna come along with it. Remember what the house used to look like in the previous video? It was a lot of trash, right? So we had a contractor come out and just clean up the entire yard. He did a pretty good job. Would you agree?
I agree. Yeah.
He did a pretty good job. But there was a dolly sitting right there, and he was asking about it, and tell him about it, man.
Well, we both of us have a love of old school cars, and I told him that I had to bring that dolly here because in my subdivision, HOA, sent me a letter saying I couldn't have it here. So I decided to stash it here for a little bit because I had to pull my car to Henderson. And this was a quicker drop off than trying to, locate somewhere to place it. So I was just holding it here for a little while. And he was admiring the dolly and said he needed to, get one himself. And then I came back here to videotape for the family and noticed that the dolly was missing. Yes. So I don't know if it was him, but it's pretty suspect.
Yeah, that's definitely suspect, man. But the good thing is we got his address. If you really wanted to go check him, you know what I mean, we could probably do that. Did it have a lock on it?
Nah, it didn't.
It
didn't? It was one.
It could have been anybody to come on.
It could have been anybody.
Yeah. So rule number one: watch your contractors, because they sometimes people, you never know what their situation is, man. Sometimes people, they might feel it's okay to steal from you.
Yeah, and he hadn't returned a phone call since I noticed it was gone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I can't get in contact with him.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
But
so that's what made me.
Might
be him.
What's your loss on that?
$2,000.
$2,000. Sheesh. We'll make it back up on the house.
Yeah,
Get your new dolly. So this is about a 10-footer. I want to say something like that, right? I usually get the 20-footers, man. How many times they had to refill this thing?
This is I had a 15-footer at first.
That was a lot longer than this.
That was a lot longer than this, and we filled that up 5 times.
Sheesh, and I was only outside, so what did that cost you?
Inside. It ran me close to about 13.
13 what?
1,300.
13, so to fill it up 5 times only cost you $1,300?
Yeah, that was it.
That's fantastic, man.
I thought that was
that's
awesome,
amazing.
Man. Yeah.
That's amazing. Now, Gary took it upon himself to gut this place out, him and his sons, and his wife. So they all came here on the weekends just to save a little bit on the money. Now, I don't recommend that, but sometimes when you're new to the business, you feel like you have the urge to feel like you're doing something, right?
Well, I did it mainly too because we lost so many contractors, and I was like, well,
let me get started.
Let me get something going. So I went ahead and cleared everything out.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I was going with it.
Yeah,
for sure, man. But do you recommend someone doing that?
No.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
My sciatic nerve is hurting now just because of all the work that I put in.
Yeah. So just be careful with that. Just remember, we want to operate this thing like a business. Sometimes it's hard to hold back. A lot of people think real estate is busy work, when really it's effective work. You just got to be effective with how you're doing things. So like me, we could do 7 figures every year working on a business, only a few hours a week, right? How do you do that? You build out systems and processes in order to be able to make that happen. But you also, again, you use effective work in order to be able to accomplish that, not busy work. Busy work is, I want to get inside the house and tear everything out. Effective work is, let's find some more houses.
Right.
And let somebody else do that part, the busy work. You know what I mean? But you fill this thing up 5 times, man. And for $1,300, that ain't bad, bro. Yeah, man. So making some progress, man.
Yeah, it's getting there.
The demo is already done, obviously. We still got to knock out that wall.
Well, actually, we're going to go ahead and make that a knee wall.
A knee wall?
Yeah, I talked to Jose, and we're going to...
I think that's a lot. I think it's going to look better.
Yeah, so that's why I took out the sheetrock.
Still going to open it up. Still going to look pretty good. I like that. The knee wall. So I know last time we came here, we had some issues with like some of the structure and stuff like that. So like underneath this, we found underneath here was like a little porch or something like that.
Right.
So what was going on with that?
So I guess what happened was when they added this addition, the guy just used 4x4 posts on the corner to attach to the existing deck, because this used to be the front door right here. So this is where people entered at, but this was all a deck area, and that's where where the house started. So so here Jose's gonna dig a footing and lay some cinder block down and square that off, because we were thinking about using the brick, but he thought about it, just save money, just do the cinder blocks and then run the siding all the way to the ground.
Yeah. So that's just gonna make things, stronger.
Right.
Done up the code.
Right.
You know what I mean? Make it happen. I know the guy has some cinder blocks sitting on that as well.
Right.
So that's gonna be worked out.
Yeah, he's gonna tear all that down, and he's gonna keep the deck, but the posts are coming out. Those 6x6 posts.
Dig them into the ground.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and do it the right way.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So I know Chancho was here. Is he doing the electric in the whole house or?
Yeah, he's doing everything.
Everything, man. That's gonna look good. You gonna put some recess lighting up somewhere?
Yeah, in the kitchen, recess lighting. He's gonna add an outlet. He said code, you have to have an outlet in the front.
Yeah.
So he's gonna put an outlet in the front. He's gonna put an outlet in the back. He's gonna rework all the electricity in there, because I'm sure you know the homeowner. He did some really bad work on it, so he's gonna redo.
So he's just ripping out. So all new electric in the whole house.
On that side, I think. In the whole house.
In the whole house,
right.
up to code. I know they putting a panel back there.
Right.
What about the plumbing?
Plumbing, Jose said he's got the plumber coming in, and we're not gonna change the existing footprint of the bathroom. It's gonna stay the same.
What's up, man?
He's gonna take care of that.
Jose want to be famous. What's up, man? I know Jose. So no, you don't have to replumb the whole house, basically.
No, we're not gonna replumb it. He's just gonna repair the current fixtures and the housings for it, and we're gonna go with what we got.
Good, man. And the HVAC guy.
That's Jose just explained to me. We were going with the apartment unit on the opposite side of this wall, but when Jose opened the ceiling, it's only that tall.
So you're gonna have to build. You're gonna
have to go outside with it, right?
The HVAC.
Yeah. So we gotta go.
So
outside.
what, you gotta build a casing around it or something?
I'm not sure. What do you think for the HVAC?
You can't put it in the closet. So let me show you. So like, here's one spot. What are you doing with this space right here?
We're gonna leave it with the
wash and dryer. Leave it. Okay. So like
now, this is gonna be a big utility room.
This right here.
All of this.
So why not put it in here?
You put air conditioner?
Water heater.
Yeah, we're gonna do a regular water heater in there.
Yeah, I will put a water heater. What about the new furnace thing?
The new furnace?
Yeah, you're gonna put a furnace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So where's that gonna go?
I have no idea.
New furnace maybe has the same thing right here.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That makes sense. So put a new furnace. You're gonna build it on the other side of that wall, and then close it off, maybe. Yeah, that makes sense. And then the HVAC unit you put outside.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense, bro. That's gonna look good.
This was key to me. I didn't want someone to be using this bedroom. And every time if something happened, they had to disturb this person to get to the panel. So I asked them to put it over here.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So one big utility room, you could turn half of this into an office then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So once you close everything off, put a little office right
in
there.
Yeah.
Call it a day, man.
Yep.
You don't need a closet. All you need is you really don't even need a window, boy. You got the window. You got the heat source in here. That's an office right there.
Right.
So you sell it as a 3-bed plus an office.
An office.
Yep.
3 bedrooms and an office.
And then the office, man. That's gonna look good.
Oh, let me show you. I saw you knock the wall down in here.
Yeah, I
So
remember.
let me show you this.
You see
Yeah,
closet.
I thought it was a fake wall. So this is how they did this thing. They just split it in half. You can
Oh,
walk.
the closet? Yeah.
Yeah, you
that's
can walk.
That's old school,
That's
man.
old school.
That's how
Yeah.
them closets usually, them old school closets usually are.
Yeah, you come over.
Yeah.
And then to the next bedroom.
Yep.
So we're gonna put something back up. You put it back. Okay.
Yeah. That right there that's common.
I had no
what I
idea.
mean?
I was knocking on it and it was hollow. I said, look, Jose, we got all this room. And then I came over here and did the same thing.
Yeah, that's common, bro. That's definitely a common thing. You split those into 2 closets and you get with something.
You see the other electric?
Yeah.
Push
All of it? It's no good?
the other electric, no. This thing, no. You need to put the cable down. Put it. No,
Yeah.
This thing, no, here. This.
So the electric got to be done in the whole house then, man.
Yeah, but
It
this
is.
change you out, fix
Yeah,
it.
Chancho gonna fix it, yeah.
Yeah, he did say it would be
Yeah.
6,000
Yeah.
for everything. So,
That's perfect,
it
man.
was only 2,000 more up, but
I mean, hey, but look, you getting the whole house done for
Right.
$6,000, right? But then somebody else would have probably charged you 10.
right.
You know what I mean? And he's more. You know what I'm saying? And he's licensed.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's good work right there, man. But he's real fair, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's about what he charged me on that other house over there.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, so. But Jose got the hookups, man.
And the other guy, the ABC, the air condition,
Right.
he says fast, knock it out in one day.
Yeah.
One day?
Yeah, one
Okay.
day, knock it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What he charging?
He didn't. He was supposed to get back with me too. You
No,
know.
yeah. Let me see. This is the
He putting on new
no system.
ductwork?
Yeah.
Ductwork too?
This is the Gustavo price.
That's Gustavo?
Yeah.
For plumbing? For plumbing?
For plumbing, I include the
That's good.
the everything.
yeah,
I
that's
For
include-
all, he gonna do all new plumbing
Yeah.
for that. We got the Satori tiles right here. I might use that on that Sharon Brook house, the one that we're Airbnb-ing. And we also used it on an auction house that we had from our videos. Remember that? So, you know, Gary's a protege, right? So I'm gonna just tell him what I use because I know that it works. You know, the color scheme and everything just works, man. So, you know, but this house, it needed more work than what we anticipated, right, Jose?
Yeah.
Needed a lot of work, man. So it's just one of those things, you know, you just got to get it done. Make sure it's done the right way, but also make sure it's done on time just to be able to save that money. But you don't want to sacrifice the quality of the work for money. You know what I mean? So you always want to make sure it's done properly because the person that comes here, this is going to be their home. So when you flip it, you know what I mean? You want to make sure that they're taken care of as well because they're paying good money for the house. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah.
But in here, did we do anything in here?
He just knocked out all the.
All of the. What you did? What you did with all that?
You think that'll
Close
be?
it.
Huh? It's garbage.
Close it.
Yeah.
I
This is a
think
huge
that-
closet,
I
man.
think that would be a good idea.
Yeah, but the paint is good.
Yeah, because
I'm just looking out for snakes.
No, this is
Man, that thing.
That's attic.
You see that picture, man? Them snakes are huge.
Oh, it's nothing.
nothing. I have only the frame.
So can we do something like to kind of like design it or something to make it look?
What's that?
Paint this. He's saying there's nothing back there. So I was
Okay.
saying maybe.
There's nothing back there.
No, but you see, I have it like.
You don't want to put sheetrock over this?
Yeah, it's what I tell you, but I need to put it something, put a stick.
Oh, like a stick? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard, man. So
It's
something
hard.
like this.
Yeah, it's hard. I need to put it like maybe paint, like a paint. This is nice.
So why don't you do this?
I
I think that'll look nice. Actually, it'll be a good accent wall. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it like a dark gray.
Yeah, but what about that though?
This up here.
Put it straight.
Put it.
Put it straight. The same thing. Put it some Talking about here, sheet one. Little piece of
Sheet metal,
one,
okay.
I don't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that'll look good. This will look good as an accent wall for
And I
sure,
put it
bro.
in- I put in the sheet one right here. I don't see
So,
Okay.
like you notice, let's say we go with a gray color over here. I would make this a darker color, the same color but maybe 3 shades darker.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like an accent wall, you know?
So you just need a little can of that to get that
Yeah.
done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
And I would do semi-gloss on a brick. I wouldn't do
You see, I put it in.
gloss, high gloss
High gloss on the brick.
Yeah.
on that brick. Yeah.
Okay.
You see this right here? Like whenever they do the HVAC system, have them turn that.
Have them turn it.
Yeah, turn it.
Okay.
Because
So to hit both.
No, maybe I put it in the
yeah, right there, move it.
Move it.
Because you don't want that really to be in the middle of the floor.
I'm putting a wine. I found a wine cooler. I'm gonna put a wine cooler right beside it and a floating shelf.
You think he should cut out a window? Yeah, a big one. No? Yeah. That makes sense. But this right here is gonna open it up anyway.
Right.
It's gonna let more light into the house. It already feels brighter. I would definitely change out the back door to let light in.
Well, you know, I got doors. Did you see the doors in the shed? Will they work?
No, I don't see.
You don't see them?
No, I don't see.
I'm talking about like this door right here.
yeah.
Get it like a glass one.
It is a glass. It's two,
it's a glass one in
two
it?
glass pane doors,
Yeah.
oak finish
Yeah.
in the shed.
I would use that, man, just to let light in, cause
Take it out this one and put the glass.
yeah,
It's out there.
cause it'll let more light in. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I'll show you. I'll show you when we go out there.
Yeah. Same style kitchen and everything. It's gonna look good, man.
Yeah.
We can see it. Cool,
Yeah.
man. What are they doing back here?
That's the well.
The well.
They taking it out?
No, the cable thrown out.
That water was working when we were here.
Yeah.
And wasn't nothing wrong with it. And he showed me somebody had cut the cable on it.
No, I got it something. The rest of something. But you see, I have a lot of cables like that. I have it backward. Yeah, change it. I put it in something.
Yeah, he did a lot of rigging.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Look at it. Look at it.
That's crazy, man.
It's a lot of like that.
Look, Jamel. That's how he ran electric to the bedroom.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy, man.
That's how he ran it. I had never noticed that until the guy showed it.
I
to
didn't
me
even
today.
notice that, bro. But we wasn't back here because
Yeah.
the dogs was back here.
Right.
Hey, so like I was saying about this, as long as you got the support, a beam running to another support, you'll be fine, bro.
Okay.
You could remove this and still have it straight across. If you're gonna go from right here, so right here you have to have a support. So he might have to put another support beam right here, and then run another one up against the support over there
So
with a 12-footer.
Where would the switch go to cut the light on?
The switch cancel.
You cancel it out, yeah.
Cancel it
You
out.
can move it. You can cancel it out, or you got a chance to put one right here.
Then you put it in there for the referee here.
Yeah.
This one is this one.
Another thing, you know where else you can put the support switch? That switch, you can put it right here.
Come out.
You know what I mean? If you want to. All right, y'all. So we walked through the whole house, showed you guys the whole project, talked about some of the bad things that we saw when we opened up walls, everything from snake skin to, having to replace the entire electric, which is kind of what I do on all my projects anyway. I replace the electric, I replace the plumbing, replace the HVAC. A lot of times we replace the roof. Do you need to replace the roof on this one?
Nah, this metal roof.
Yeah, it's metal roof, man.
Yeah.
So you could just, silver coat it if you want, or just paint it black, make sure all of it's tight, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you should be good to go. Is Jose gonna check that out for you?
Yes.
Cool.
He said he was looking.
But project is moving along. I guarantee you in another week and a half, it's gonna look like a whole different house. Getting rid of this right here, opening up the space, let more light in through the door. Little things like that is what sells a house, but you still want to make sure the structural aspect of the house is done properly. Because like we were saying, You know, somebody else is gonna move in here. This is gonna be their home. You're gonna make sure that it's done correctly so that they won't have no problems when they move in. You know what I mean? So they're out there working on a well right now, and that stopped working. You know, the line was cut. These things happen. It's just part of the business. But like I said, we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. One thing that's good that I will say, it smells a lot better in here, man.
Oh, yeah.
Man, bro, it was horrendous in here. And, you know, it is what it is. So let me know if you like this video by clicking a like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Make sure you do that because a lot of people, I got close to 140,000 subscribers as of this video, close to it, not quite. But I believe only 13% of the subscribers actually receive the notifications. So make sure you click that notification bell so you can see when these videos come out. Continue to educate yourself on how real estate investing actually works. In the field. Talk to y'all later.